The big expectation was that James Webb would allow us to see the earliest galaxies ever seen, the ones as they looked just a few 100 million years after the Big Bang. And the Hubble Space Telescope had already taken our view back to, in some cases, really just about less than a billion years after the Big Bang. And so it was expected that James Webb, with its increased power and capability, could take that further. And it did. And within a few weeks of Webb coming online, we saw paper after paper with people claiming to have seen the farthest galaxy, the galaxy the earliest after the Big Bang. And we saw numbers that were 300 million years after the Big Bang, 200 million years after the Big Bang, maybe sooner. But then you got a whole series of other papers that were taking a really careful look at the research that was being done. So at this point, the consensus is that the galaxies are seen between 300 and 400 million years after the Big Bang. And the techniques have improved. And so now you can expect that every couple of months, we're going to see a slightly more distant galaxy. And this is because Webb is doing these enormous surveys of the distant galaxy. With the Hubble Space Telescope, we have the Deep Field Survey, where they stared at this seemingly empty spot in the sky, observed for hours and hours, days and days, and they were able to see that it was actually filled with hundreds of thousands of galaxies.